Good afternoon. My name is Chris Davis, and I'm the founder and owner of First Note Music Supply, an online music store that provides starter packs and accessories to beginning band and orchestra students. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how long does it take me to learn how to play the trombone, or the trumpet, or the violin, or the cello, or whatever instrument your child has decided that they want to learn. And it's only natural, right? I mean, if your kid's at home, if you've already started this journey and your kids got their clarinet at home and they've just gotten started and you're hearing all sorts of sounds coming out of their bedroom while they're practicing, you're probably wondering too, how long is it going to take for them to learn how to play this thing? Well, the truth of the matter is, and you probably knew this already, the learning never stops, right? They can literally take clarinet lessons for their entire life. There will always be opportunities to perform, and there will always be opportunities to get better at their instrument. But that's the answer nobody wants to hear. The answer really people want is, when is this thing going to start sounding like an instrument and stop sounding like a cat having a heart attack? And the answer to that question is, sooner than you think. You know, most kids start their instrument around, well, the beginning of the year, with the idea that the first concert is going to happen around Christmas time. And you know, from what you hear in September, they will be able to put on a concert in just 3 short months. They'll start learning how to support the tone. They'll learn how to put enough air through the instrument to get a nice solid tone. They'll learn how to draw the bow across the strings to get a nice beautiful sound or acceptable sound. And when they're in class with their peers, they aren't sticking out, they aren't quite so self-conscious, so they're playing together and they're making even more sound. And that self-confidence, it's a snowball effect that builds on itself. So by the end of the first semester, you're going to hear some real improvement. You're going to hear some tonal improvement. They're going to be able to play some simple songs and phrases. You'll be able to ask them to play a line out of their book, and they'll be able to play it back to you. By the end of the first year, the progress is remarkable. They'll be able to be playing some small solos. They should be reading music with little difficulty by that point. So there's 2 major milestones in that first year. The first is that Christmas time concert, and then the spring concert at the end of the year. And I would encourage you to record that spring concert in April or May and compare it to what they sounded like back in August and September. You'll be blown away at how much they improve. Beyond that, you know, then it just starts growing, right? They move from first year into second year, and now they're moving on to more difficult music, and they're learning more difficult techniques, and they're still learning how to make a beautiful tone, only instead of for 4 beats, they're doing it for 8 or for 10 beats. They're making it last longer. And that's what I meant at the beginning of this video when I say the learning never ends. Right? You can just keep taking lessons. You can just keep getting better and better and better. So at what point will you be comfortable telling your friends and coworkers, "Oh, my daughter plays clarinet," or "My daughter plays trumpet"? Yeah, give it 1 semester. You know, give it to that Christmas concert, and you're going to hear a huge improvement. And of course, encourage your kids, right? When you hear them practicing, when they come and ask you, when they practice and they put in the effort and they ask you how it sounded, this is not the time to be honest with them. This is the time to say, it's sounding better every day. It sounds really good, and I'm really proud of the work you're putting into it. Hey, if you don't mind, take a trip on the internet over to our store, firstnotemusicsupply.com. Check out the starter packs and accessories we have to help your young musician get a little bit better. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you soon.